Good morning, good evening, good day, good afternoon to everybody out there in the world. For joining me today, we are living in the verse, and this is Space Engineers. We are on Triton, and if you have been following, then you know what we're up to. But haven't, this is what we're up to. So, oh, what the hell? Hold on, we need some. What's up, dude? We need to adjust my screen here real quick. Hold on. There we go. uh, my my OBS was flaking on me. Well, some how goes it? Did you dig the Space Engineers 2 drop? So today, my cullies, we are we are on a mission. So let's get on with it. Bring back the HUD. Uh, and bring back some of the symbols. Whoa, that's a lot of signals. All right, that should be good. All right, so we got a couple of projects we can get started on, and a couple of projects that were finished up. So what we're going to do is let's uh let's adjust here. Don't need that. Oh, we don't need that. Need that. Don't need that. All right. So let's get up in the air real quick. All right. So first things first. Right on. Right on. Cool. All right. So the donkey, the donkey's going to have to change direction. So if we look over here, over yonder, we have hangar entrance GPS signal over there at 47 meters. So we're going to take this and we're going to call this tunnel finished because we are right at the point where, God damn, excuse me. Whoa. All right. So got a distress signal. All right. So we got that direction over there. So we wanted to build a hangar off this tunnel here, and this would be like maybe the main hangar where all our large ships are at. So we got a lot of digging to do. But I think what we're gonna do with the donkey though is she's gonna probably be our sacrificial lamb, so to speak, because we're gonna have to let her go until she really like pours out of the freaking mountain, and she might have a tumble. So we can try and keep a close eye on her, but if she falls, we'll do what we do. We'll pick her back up, put her back together, and you know, hope Humpty Dumpty can get back up on the wall, as it were. So that's project number one. If we come over yonder, we have okay, those guys are working. We have project number two. We go over here and we kind of set up a little visual aid more for me than for you guys. This is just so I can keep my shit straight. Be like, conceptual kind of thing. But what we got here is our basic layout of how our cargo works. If we all play Space Engineers, you already know. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, well, here's how. So you got your main cargo, which is your main deposit from wherever source that we have, whether it be from direct mining dump or if you've got a miner that dumps its load as it's boring. And then we're gonna sift it through here. go to the refineries, and then onto the assembler to make our components, and then onto uh, our hopper with all our components that we need to build all our stuff. Now, those can go wherever you need them to go, in your backpack or in a welding ship, or what have you, whatever. So that's our basic setup. So now what I want to do is I want to try and optimize our refinery and our factory over here a little bit. And we don't really have a whole lot of optimization. So there's a couple of stop gaps that I have discovered, and no doubt that you have already noticed. So in the menudo, as it were. So we've got industrial refineries and we got standard refineries. I'm thinking probably I might set up a bank of basic refineries, just mainly for like stone. But with these guys, the regular refineries, the cool thing is we can put modules on here, whereas on these guys we can put modules back here, because I had a brain fart. And we can throw some for yield and some for speed, and I'm not really worried about power efficiency, because power generation at this point is not a big concern. So optimizing our cargo network, that's project number 2. So just kind of keeping it straight in my own head. I did kind of finish up some other projects which we need to kind of clean up. So like right in here, you can see we have our piping, and this is one of our bobs, and our bob is not performing. So I think, excuse me, if I look here, we have all of that stuff. Yeah, we do. We actually do. Oh, that was a happy oversight. So I guess we do have that tied up pretty well. Do we have it tied down here? Is there? Yeah, it does look like. Okay. So that was that project. So we'll clean that up, and we'll throw some stuff on there. And project number 3 we have already finished. So we'll hop down here, and what is it? Connectors. I haven't set up the we got to kind of take it a little bit slow. All right. So we do have our cart now. And ooh, there we go. Now we can see. Holy crap, we can see. All right. So that's our tram. And we still, okay, yeah. We'll switch lock that. All right. I know, right? So here's the thing about the cart, right? Now, if you remember, if you were here in the last stream, we tried to bring in my older cart, the one that I built for my my procurer build, and it was a little guy over here. Come down here. Where'd he go? He's right there. All right, so this guy right here. Now, we tried to bring him in to do a monorail, right? You can see I got 2 tracks here now. For whatever reason, I'm not sure, the monorail part of it it would not function no matter what I did to it, because I spent a long time after that stream trying to I guess, for lack of a better term, debug it and I couldn't get it to act right, no matter how many gyros I put on there, no matter how I fiddled and farted around with it. It just was not going to work for me. Now in the procurable build, it worked perfectly. I mean, it took me a little while to get it just right, but I eventually was able to get it to work on one rail. And I think one of the outstanding variables is the procurer is spacebound. You can't really bring it down to the planet. It's so heavy, and I think that might have had something to do with the overall performance of the cart. So actually, hold on. Before I even get started with anything, I have to turn off. I have to turn off my dum dum tools. All right. So, all right. So we are back in the game proper. So we did our other project over here, which is working pretty good. The only thing I really need to do with this to keep it going is to readjust the degrees of attack, and I'm not really ready to fiddle with that just yet. But she is extending out pretty good. It's almost ready to get another extension going. But yeah, with the cart, I was I was forced to, if I wanted the cart, I was forced to redesign it a little bit. So I took the original model, because you can kind of see it in there a little bit. If you look, you can see it down the center here. So all the other stuff that was on that cart is still here. It's just buried underneath all this other stuff, like the batteries and whatnot. And it actually, I think it came out pretty good. It's pretty functional. I still have to fiddle with it and get all the like the timer blocks and stuff like that handled, so I could actually put my foot down in it and really motate down there without crashing it. Because yeah, while I was testing, I crashed it quite a few times. But yeah, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. And I'm pretty impressed with it myself. But more or less, it's kind of it's a maintenance thing too, because you can see we got a couple of bobs there, and she is bi-directional. Yeah, she's bi-directional. Uh, um, so if you're going one way, you do that pilot seat, and if you're coming back, you can do that pilot seat. Because I figured the other one was a little bit, I would say, under-engineered, and this one seems to fit the mold a little bit better. So that was one project done. And the other project, so we've got this right here, and we're drilling this out. So this is going to be a tertiary hanger. So it's not the main hanger, it's not the secondary hanger. This will be a tertiary hanger. And basically this side right here will go down into like a maintenance bay or whatever. And then over here we come into how to access it, because you're not, there's very few ships except for like Silver and Goldie that are going to be able to fit through that gate. So what we're going to do is we're going to drill out the bottom of this, right? That's why I haven't filled it in. We're going to drill out the bottom of this and lead it back over to where this bay is. So you'll be able to go down here and bring the ships up and put them into maintenance, and then take them back down into the hangar, which will be there. And then we can fly them out through the gate. I redesigned the gate and added some more height to our gate that we had before, which was just these two, and it actually worked out pretty good. I did finally get my my Windows mod loaded in, because like I went in there and I just completely forgot to put it in. I just overlooked it. So we got our window mod in there, and those are the windows. And with these ones, we also get corner windows too. So that's kind of cool. So if we want to do like a wraparound, we could do that. And I think that's pretty awesome. So the other project, so this is what project number was that 1, 2, that's project number 3. Project project number 4 is yonder. Now, this right here, this module here, is the only module in the pipeline mod, and you can find it. It's from was it AQD, and what is it? A Quantum of Depth. You can find it on the Steam Workshop. It's pretty cool, and it's just this one block. That's all it is, and you set it down there, and you can see it is very nice. It's saved definitely on blocks, so your block count is saved. And then this right here was just, we had to make it work, and I haven't adjusted it, and well, for right now it doesn't really need any adjustments. As long as it's working, that's all I'm worried about. And let me tell you, it was a pain in the ass to get this motherfucker working. So we got this all the way down over here, and so far nobody's destroyed it. I think it's kind of cool, mostly because I think they're just blocks and there's no electricity. So you don't need any electricity running these blocks. And they are coming down here all the way to where we found our ore deposits. I know, right? So, and it stretches for like, what is it, 2.5 kilometers, which is freaking awesome. And we got this down here. I got this built out because, you know, drop pods will drop and, you know, cause us hate and discontent. Now, this right here is kind of like, this is a misnomer, I guess, for lack of a better term. You don't necessarily need it. You know, you don't need to have a port in order for it to go through. As long as it's not voxel, it'll go straight through it and then it won't interrupt it. But because, you know, I was, you know, what do you call, troubleshooting it, I removed those blocks and it was like, you know what, let's just better be safe than sorry. So we got our mining. Now we got a rotor, right, giving our gate electricity. And this block right here, right, this comes with the tethers and power lines mod. And the only way you can find it in the G menu is if you search for it. And this is it right here. So like if you go here into the home button, you're not going to find it. It's not on this list either. But what you do have to do is you come over here, right? Whoa. All right, conveyors. If you search for conveyors, the block is this one right here. Conveyor hose attachment. Now, here's the cool part, right? This hose, right, it's only small block shit, right? So if you attach it to your ship in the cargo grid, and then you attach it to another block with cargo, you can pass cargo through them. Theoretically, I've never tried it before, but that was the propaganda attached to it. So there's that. Now, here we have we've been real busy in here. This is our mining outfit. We got plenty of power. We've got our deuterium separator, so we can separate stone into hydrogen, which is what runs our engines. We have our ore detector. We have 2 basic refineries, and we have an assembler with 2 speed modules on it. So we're going to be building a lot of stuff back here. We do have 1 bob, and of course, oh shit, bring back my HUD so I can see what the fuck. All right, so there's our mine. Look at that deposit, dude. We got iron over there. We got fucking cobalt and nickel, and yeah, we're about to fucking just tear this motherfucker a new one. So we already have our platform here that we've been kind of putting together, and we've got our cargo grid. It's all piped up, ready to go. We got our sorters and separators right there. we also left silver over here because if you were here before, um, I think I came over here and silver had run out of fuel. So I just kind of left her here and then built my charging station and charged her back up. Was able to mine a little bit, and we finally got our other reactor. So I didn't even bother finishing that one. I was just like, you know what? We got our fucking power back. We're all good to go and ready. And Silver, she got a little bit of a redesign. So we took off her Atmo thrusters like this, like whatever they call them. Anyway, the new tech ones, and we replaced her with some fans, and we put a connector on there. That way we can do connecting. So this is the biggest project right here. Is we're gonna try and get this mine up and running and get a drill over here, and we can drill it out. Now, if we bring back our our HUD in full, you can see we've got tainite right there. We've got olivine, which is magnesium and silicon. We got some more magnesium and silicon. We got dolomite down there, which is straight up magnesium. We got uh, sinoite, which is silicon proper. Lots of silicon. A lot of silicon. And then where is it? Okay, down over there we've got nickel. So we've got a lot of stuff that's like around us within a reasonable distance, right? Like silicon, I don't think anything's more than 200 meters. So it's going to be like a huge mining operation to drill out all of this resource. And as far as like resource goes, this is like the only resource I've actually found that's near the base within, you know, a decent, you know, clip. And of course, we got the ever elusive cobalt. I think I mentioned that already, but that's okay. So that's the operation right there. Now, the other operation I want to try and get, this is maybe further into the future there, into you know, dreamland, is I wouldn't actually mind getting a more direct route to the mine through rail. Damn it. So, um this is a what kind of distance we looking on? 3 kilometers, we'll say. Oh, they're shooting at something. So, holy shit, that's a long one. I bet that's a meteorite. We got a lot of meteorite stuff. So we might actually take silver out and rebuild we'll drill out some meteor craters at some point, I'm sure. But for right now, I think the pipe work right here is good, and I'll let you know right at the start. It needs a lot of babysitting because yeah, what the like I said, a lot of babysitting. Did we get it? Yeah, see, we're missing one here. We are missing one here. Why are we missing one? Do you have in your inventory? Nothing. I'm pretty sure it rendered. What is it? That's why. See, like I said, it won't go through voxels. Gotta drill this bitch out. But maybe it'll re-render. There we go. Disco. All right, so there's that. Like I said, a lot of babysitting, but so long as it's working, I'm happy. We're all happy. Can we let's throw that in there. All right, cool. As long as it's working, as long as it's working. All right. So this other entrance here. Now this one right here goes for quite a clip, and it does come in here and meet our tunnel. And I'm thinking like we might be able to might have to do some redesigning. Because either damn it. So either we can divert this one right here, we can drop it down, and then this one way over here, we can, you know what, we'll probably just leave this one as it is, because their deviation is like 10 degrees, so you got a little bit of wiggle room. But if we come over here to one of these pedestals, probably like this one, I think there's one back here. Yeah. Whoops. One back here. So we'll put another pipeline there, and we'll drop this one down. If we drop these two down a little bit further, we can take this track and run it right over the top of them into this access here. And once we get that done, because this hall is not gonna, it's not gonna be, no, this isn't gonna be the one. We're gonna drift off and take it off that direction towards the mine. Now that is gonna be one hell of a project. So that, like I said, that's all in dreamland and whatnot. We could probably pull it out of the mountain and then run it on the outside, but I don't know if the certs are gonna let me do all that. If because the track in and of itself doesn't have no energy, but if it's attached to a grid that does, I don't know if they'll see it and want to, pelt it with fucking bullets or what. But we'll have to see when that time comes. But now I'm thinking, come over here. We did finally get our defense system over here for our south entrance. And then we did these right here. Now I'll let you know right ahead of schedule, or yeah, ahead of time. Here's the thing about these ones: the consolidation ballistics weapons are loud as fuck. So just if they go off, because undoubtedly they will, because a drop pod will eventually come, and they're gonna be like spitting bullets all over the place. I brought down their range to something a little bit more manageable, but definitely let me know how loud it is on the other side there when they go off, because it's really loud. All right, so let's first, since it's probably going to be the easiest to do and the quickest to do, go take a look at our conveyor situation. I'm gonna get that one started. Oh, I passed it right up. All right. So we need a major haul over here. Cargo. Now we got little cargo here. that just collects all the stuff from our pipeline. Oh, it's got not even close to being full yet, but we want to get a cargo area over here so we can put a cargo container. We might put it over here too, since everything's already over here. The Phalanx CIWS. Hmm. I don't know. I couldn't say. Not familiar with it. But if you enlighten me, I might be able to make the comparison honestly. So what we need to do over here, I think we're just gonna drop our cargo right here. I'll put like one of the industrial cargo containers this side, so we can at least get it started. Drill this out a little bit. Because like, how big is our ghost image? There's our industrial cargo container. Oh shit, it's not that big at all. Look at my eyes are bigger than my stomach. All right, so we can actually plop it right there. See, and still have room and an access port for cargo. Kind of really don't need. We got plenty of upstairs stuff. Oh, actually, we have room and we could probably put two of these in there. And what, it's got like a million liter capacity. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, okay. I see. So when you say that, it kind of reminds me of it. The first thing that comes to mind is what it was called. I think it was called the Bushmaster. It's one of the. I think it's like a point defense system for boats, military variety, of course. Okay, what are we lacking again? Oh, grids, always with the grids, man. Always with the grids. All right. So we need to come over here and make sure that we are. See, here's the thing with these things right here. Dude, I like the look of them, but they are fucking buggy as hell. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. All right, so we want production. Those. Yeah, put grids up there. No, we don't want grids on that. Grids 3. No, number 3. Do grids. Muted. Oh, am I muted? No. Oh, shit. Damn. Mm. Oh, Interesting. Interesting. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, there's that. Want what? Go. Ooh, Anarchist Rising. Hey, welcome to the channel. You see the game in itself. Does the game have audio? Mhm. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, because like my sound bar on my OBS isn't registering, but the audio input for my mic is. So that's why I asked. What's up there? Still nothing. It could be. Yeah. So as long as it's got sound, I mean, I'm not, I'm not like, as long as the sound is coming through okay, doesn't matter what my OBS is doing. All right. So we need what? Cobalt ingots. Now I know for a fact I got cobalt up in there because I got cobalt right here, and I got cobalt coming in. The question is now, where do we got? Okay, so ingots should be coming in fairly frequently. Our access port here, and yeah, ingots, drain all, and it's on. Oh, when in doubt, turn it on, turn it off, on, turn it off. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. That I know. That I know. Yep, look at that. See, these motherfuckers got to redo all of this shit now because ain't nothing coming through. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. Wait, okay, we might have to make an adjustment here. All right. Oh shit. Hmm. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and cycle my OBS. So if I get cut off, I will jump right back on. Look for me.